Down the highway, got the rhythm and the flow. Ooh, yeah! TKR mornings in the speakers, let that morning sunshine grow. Who needs FM when there's Francesca and Gizmo? Keep on rolling, rolling. Let that music play. Play it loud. Morning to the night, in my right feet alright. Everything gonna be alright.
You are listening to CCAN Radio Live, playing your music and helping our community truly connect. Together, we
Lord, I can't change. Won't you fly free, bird?
Good morning! It's Wednesday, the 20th of November. I'm Gizmo, that's Francesca. It's Workflow Wednesdays, and this is TKR Mornings. How am I sounding?
It is Workflow Wednesdays. How are you?
I'm good. I hope I'm sounding less sort of deep and boomy. I've been told I sound muffled over the past couple of weeks, so I'm trying something new. Who? The Wizards. No, many people have gone, well, Francesca sounds so clear, so, well, I'm going to try things with stuff this morning.
Positive feedback from me. Thank you, guys.
Absolutely. No, it's really
I'm also
nice.
open to constructive criticism.
You suck? No, that's not really constructive, is it? That's just criticism. Yes, a lot of people sent me messages yesterday congratulating you on completely throwing me off my kilter first thing when I mentioned.
To be honest, I mean, like,
it was
doesn't
good.
matter to me, but I like the other voice. It was deeper. I don't know.
Deeper and booming.
You want me to go down here?
It sounds different. Okay, it sounds different. What I'm saying is your voice. It actually has a different octave. Your voice is a little bit sounds different.
Well, yes.
What's your real voice?
My real voice, I think this is my real voice. Maybe. No.
Yeah, that's your real voice.
Okay. This is closer to my real voice. I have no idea how well that's working, but
I think we gotta have a show where it's like, it's Gizmo.
yeah, I'll just move sliders around and I'll sound different each time. That's the way to go. But yeah, you ready for an epic Workflow Wednesday where we're going to be unblocking those creative blocks and having breakthroughs?
Yeah, I want to hear it. A lot to unpack here.
Oh, a whole lot to unpack, and I'll try not to eat the microphone too. That was someone was like, "Why are you eating it?" And we can't see you behind the microphone. And I thought it was quite a good point. I can just blend into my background. Watch your way.
If I had a microphone, I would be probably doing the same thing.
I'm gone. I'm not here anymore. See, I've disappeared.
And boom, there I am. It's the way to hide.
All right. On with the show.
It's how I hide from Francesca, folks. That's the way to do it. Anyway, let's get straight into the music. This is TKR Mornings. Let's have some Summer Love with J.R. Mason. Oh no, that came out a little wrong.
Wow! She came to my first show and sat in the front row, and sang all the words with her eyes closed. She wants to travel the big globe and explore the unknown. I'll take you anywhere you wanna go. She told me a big dream was her on a big screen. It turns out we both want the same things. Yeah, she's my angel in disguise. I can tell when I look into her eyes. When I look into her eyes. Oh, I can tell when I look in her eyes. Oh, when I look into her eyes. Oh, I could tell when I look into her. I never knew that I could feel the way I feel the way I do. I never knew that I could feel the way I feel when I'm with you. Maybe it's just summer love, and you'll be gone when the sun comes up. I never knew that I could feel the way I feel about you. Feels like we've been here before when you walk through the door. Yeah, I got deja vu. Can't get enough, I want more. Yeah, I adore every little thing you do. I'm falling for you, no parachute. Will I hit the ground, or will you be there to catch me? I never knew that I could feel the way I feel the way I do. I never knew that I could feel the way I feel when I'm with you. Maybe it's just summer love, and you'll be gone when the sun comes up. I never knew that I could feel the way I feel about you.
This is TKR Mornings, streaming live from Toronto.
In the depths of the night, I feel your vibe. Your presence lingers, I can't deny. Your touch electrifies, ignites the fire. It takes me higher. Lost in your world, I'm falling into the blue. I'm craving you. I'm craving you.
Craving You, Haley Goodings featuring Rivera. I like this one. This one's a banger. That is exactly the way it goes.
That's all that matters.
I was going to say, you're all caffeinated up now. Got the whiskey at the bottom of that cup for yourself.
I
Excellent.
actually have some Baileys in there.
Hey, you know
Likes
what?
Bailey.
You know what? You may be joking, you may not be. Quite frankly, it doesn't matter. But this
I'm
time of
actually
year,
not joking. The question is whether there's actually alcohol in it or
so
not.
no. The question is there any coffee in the cup? Whether there's guaranteed some Baileys. No, jokes aside though.
When I make my coffee, I don't fuck around. I put my Baileys, I put my 10% whipped cream, I put my cream, I put my cinnamon.
Damn,
it's
you're
gotta
full on
like, get
barista.
me through the day.
Just full on baristering for yourself. No, that's awesome. No, but
Yeah, I
it is
haven't had
seasonal.
my No wonder I've been acting up lately. I haven't been myself all these days.
You haven't been mildly intoxicated at 7 o'clock, and that's the issue, right? So we all know what to get Francesca for Christmas. Booze, perfect, problem solved. I do enjoy the Baileys and the Baileys in the coffee in the morning around this seasonal Christmas. I mean, not every day, not during the work day. Oh, I mean,
No,
I
every
could,
day,
but
every day. It's okay.
I mean, because we
There's
operate
no
not in a
alcohol.
radio.
Relax.
I'm relaxed.
Get to work.
No, but that's the thing. I do this for work, and I'm my own boss. So who says I can't start the day with a Baileys and coffee? Nothing wrong with that. Sounds delicious. And plus, it's Christmas
yeah, exactly.
coming up.
I work
so.
for myself too, so.
No, you work for me. No.
Ooh.
Cracking the whip that early in the morning. Okay, we got some good news coming up at 7:30 in relation to the Unity 314 website and the online radio station that we're working towards, and where we stand with that. I'll have a little bit more news on what we have coming for Christmas on the 1st of December and what Takar is going to be doing about it. Yes, you know that little weird yellow thing. It will be making an appearance coming up very soon too.
Takar. Who finalized this name, Takar?
Me. Well, it did. It
You.
finalized its own name. It was a sequence of events that ended up with, well, what we have and what we're just about to showcase. It's all very exciting. It's all very secretive, and I'm not really. I'm saying a lot of stuff, but I'm not really saying much at all at the same time. Do you? I can't
That
remember.
dinosaur. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You do understand where this is going. This is good. Because I'm like, how much have I actually
really
told
don't.
you? Well, you feign as though you do, and in the grand scheme of things, that's quite important. But no, I'll definitely inform you later on of.
Sometimes you
what
can't
he's
tell
up
with
to.
me whether I know what the fuck I'm doing or I don't.
Yeah, I can't really get a full read, but you know what? That's good. If you're doing something right, people won't be sure if you've done anything at all. So.
Maybe I'm just acting.
Yeah, you could be. To what end? I don't know. What's your end game? Who knows? Right?
All right, what do you got for us today?
Not a lot. Pretty chill. I'm having what you call it? Creative block.
Right now?
Am I? I don't know. Perhaps, or maybe we're having a
the name of the
creative
song
block
coming
at
up?
8 o'clock with Read It,
Wow.
Read It, Thread It. Ah, yes. Oh, there's always
Very
a
good.
plan, that's for sure. I'm just figuring out where I want to go with the music this morning. And you know what? I think we should go a little bit country. Do you not agree?
All right.
Okay, well then, here it is. Shelby Cordell, Country. She's got some more brand new music coming out very soon. And we'll be getting back to that interview I was having with her the other day. Yes, we have not forgotten about this.
The other day, 3 weeks ago.
God, was it that long? Crikey. All right, well, she's putting the cut in country. This is Shelby Cordell on TKR Mornings.
Mr. Comrades and Campbell, taking shots like I'm Rambo. You can catch me on Broadway, but you won't catch me, sorry. And I say what I mean, I can only do by me. Whoa. the car in country. I put the car in country. Whiskey makes me wanna fight, and I hate that I love that vice. Man, I'm not tootsies, it was better than bootsies. Long way from the 405. When we in the south, yeah, we like to get down. Got the boots with the fur, and they wanna be her. One made for walking, instead getting I'm talking. Whoa, I put the car in country. I put the car in country. She said I had cowboys feeling lonesome tonight. So giddy up, baby, we can go for a ride. I put the car in country. I put the car in country.
Taste of the bitters, man, does it feel sweet? I'm gonna use this fire in the bottom of my belly, get me back up on my feet. A child is just to be a tattletale, tell everyone that you were wrong. Snitches get stitches, even if it burns and itches. Walk away, leaving alone. Said you'd tear me down so you could build me up into something that you could mold. Like a puppeteer manipulates the strings of a puppet, slowly suffocates the heart and soul. I admit at the start I went along with them, and it felt bad all along. Snitches get stitches, even if it burns and itches. Walk away, leave it alone. Leave me alone. Of the bitters, man, does it feel sweet? I'm gonna use this fire in the bottom of my belly, get me back up on my feet. I've got a wicked taste of the bitters, man, does it feel sweet? Does it feel sweet? Sweet. It feels sweet.
What is this? What are we?
wake up in the morning, pour myself a coffee, and think of all the things I'm gonna do. I'm gonna hit the gym before it's 9 a.m. Hell, I might even catch up on the news. Not gonna drink, not gonna smoke, not gonna keep checking my phone for a message that he'll probably never send. But the day gets too long, and the night just gets longer, and I try to be strong, but time's always stronger. Those seconds turn to minutes, turn to hours, dragging on, and the day is too long. I'm good at staying busy until a memory hits me, and then I'm right back where I started from. I have a drink, I have a smoke, I text someone I used to know, just when I think I'm getting good at being alone. The day gets too long, and the night just gets longer, and I try to be strong, but time's always stronger. Seconds turn to minutes, turn to hours, dragging on, and the day is too long. When the sun is rising, you can find me at my best. It ain't the start that's hard, it's all the rest. 'Cause the day gets too long, and the night just gets longer, and I try to be strong, but time's always stronger. Those seconds turn to minutes, turn to hours, dragging on. Just when I start to feel okay, I remember that you're gone, and the day is too long. The day is too long. The day is too long. And the day is too long.
There was Sam, he was a good man. Took him less than a week to wanna marry me. There was Jared, who asked for my hand, with a smile on his face, down on one knee. Oh, I'll say yes every time. This breaking heart, such a crime. On a runaway ride, running over town, got my white boots on and I'm gone, long gone. Wedding dress trailing far behind, church bells singing a goodbye song. Oh yeah, I'd do anything for a man so tiny, big carrot shiny, diamond ring. The Pete I ran before I said I do. Even the preacher stood there shocked. That was nice and pretty cute. But I took off and never stopped. I know I should, but I don't feel bad. I just love all the rocks that I have. I'm a runaway bride running over town, got my white boots on and I'm gone, long gone. Wedding dress trailing far behind, church bells singing a goodbye song. Oh yeah, I'd do anything for a man so
time. Got my white boots on and I'm gone. I'm gone. We're just trailing far behind. Church bells singing a goodbye song. Oh yeah, I'd do anything for a not so tiny, big carrot shiny diamond ring. I do it.
Leanne Pearson, Runaway Bride. Absolutely.
Don't you just love her style?
I love it.
Rock
It's
girl?
absolutely phenomenal. I love the song, and I love that video. It's absolutely
Great hustle,
amazing.
great hustle. Better than the local scammers that we kind of see around here.
Oh, absolutely, indeed. And here's the kicker: she's absolutely not like that, but she nails that whole
Wow.
sort of vision in that
I
song.
sure hope not, but you know what? I respect it.
Hey, you never know online how people present themselves, whether it's a real or a not real thing. But hey,
You
good
know what? Though?
news.
At least it's legal. She gets married. She collects the rock. She gets a divorce. She gets to keep the rocks. Like
Hey,
that's,
well, yeah,
so
I
good.
mean, go in with nothing, take half. It's a perfectly perfect system. It works
I love
so
that
well.
song, "Runaway Bride."
Amazing, nicely done. Weirdly enough, the only reason I know of Leanne Pearson as a musician is because of Susie from Hot Ink, who is watching this morning. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Yeah, she used to go to school. They used to go to school together, like high school
Oh
together.
no way.
And then, yeah, she
Wow.
became a musician, and yeah, I've been listening to her music ever since. She's got some absolutely cracking songs and music videos. Who knows? Maybe next week will be all country artists for Feature Artist of the Week, because why would we not? You like country, right? I like country. It's good enough.
I love country. I gotta bring it back a little bit.
Yeah, there's not enough of it in Toronto, quite frankly. And I know a lot of people going,
What
"Oh,
happened to it? Where'd it go?
I don't think it was ever here." What, it being an urban city and all that.
No, we gotta bring some country back.
Bringing back the country. All right, we will get that done. It's 7:32, and it's time for good news, which is related to our website and what we're up to over there. Now with the Spotify podcast option that we've stumbled into, that will be a temporary stopgap measure to the live 24-hour radio, because that is actually a lot more complex of a task than I originally thought. Setting up the own streaming server where it basically, if the power drops where I am, it jumps over to another system. So I've got to do that. But now with having Spotify, you'll be able to catch up on all the shows and all of the segments from Read It, Reddit in a nice, clean, easy to use. You don't actually need to leave the website, and it'll all run nicely. And then we can still track to see if you're coming in listening, and let us know what you think too. So that's all coming together nicely for December the 1st. It's going to be good.
That's awesome. Yeah, let us know what you think. I mean, unless Gizmo wants to take control over here and play whatever the hell he wants to play.
I mean, in fairness, isn't that what I've been doing since this started? It's like I woke up and went,
I
wanna
know,
do
but
this.
we can let the viewers speak. Let the viewers speak. Come on. Any request songs? We love to hear it.
Oh yeah, I have absolutely zero issue with people making requests, but they have to speak up, and
They have to what?
they have to speak up over the top of the music. But I can't hear it because
Oh.
I'm enjoying it.
Oh.
No, I mean, no,
Gizmo's in a
seriously.
mood
If someone
today.
was to send me a message in the
Did
comment
you have
section,
your morning coffee?
yeah, no, I haven't actually. No coffee this morning for me.
Makes sense. Makes a lot of sense.
It does
Alright.
indeed. Other good news is I figured out a few extra clever things to do with the Phoenix project. And a lot of you are like, well, you haven't really said what you were going to do initially, so how's that any use? Well, the good news is if you stay tuned this week, you'll find out more. Yes, I'm getting you to come back. That's how it's done. After the
Yeah,
break, we'll be talking about something we did before the break, talking about what was going to happen after the break. God, I can't stand that. But this
And
is
now
all...
my head is spinning. Thank you.
Yeah, and now you've got creative block. What do you do in those moments? We'll be asking that question at 8 o'clock in Read It, Reddit, Thread It. So yeah, there's the thing. And okay, so it turns out my dog's on a whole new schedule. It's 7:30, and that's the time she's decided that's when she wants to get up and be in my face. I guess I should expect that from a dog called the
I think
Duchess.
you need a coffee. Are you okay?
Are you bringing me a coffee right now? That would be delicious. Anyone in my
No.
area wants to just drop off a coffee? That would be great. Does anyone
No,
want
I
to
don't
teach
work
my
for
dog how to
you.
make coffee? No, Susie, don't give me shit.
Yes, give him shit. What
No,
is
she's
saying?
telling you to give me shit, and I'm like, that's not very nice.
That's right.
What's everyone
That's damn
picking
right.
up on? I'm trying to do a nice thing, and then everybody bullies me.
Oh, here we go with the tears.
So sad.
That little dinosaur has emotions.
I
Aw.
know. He's all just cute and soft and cuddly on
Oh,
the
He's
inside.
about to have some tattoos soon with some cigarette in his mouth.
Yeah, just an angry little dinosaur who just wants
How does
to
he
be
get
cuddled.
around?
I don't know. Skateboard. We'll figure that one out at some point. Oh goodness, it's coming up to 7:45 where we have the TKR events guide sponsored by Hot Ink. But for now, we're going to have a bit of a staycation with Gleisha. This is TKR Mornings. I'm Gizmo, and that's the mean person, Francesca, who keeps hurting my feelings. This is CCAN Radio.
All right.
I know you've been stuck in a rut, baby. Been wanting to escape. Yeah. I know the money's tight lately. But we have other ways. Let's just throw our worries away. We can let loose today. And I know life's not our game to play. But we have the whole day. Let's take a trip to the market. Let's pretend we're in France. Blast the radio like we're in LA and dance. It's whatever you want. A trip to Taiwan. There's no limits when you have your mind switched on. So run your imagination. Let your desires run deep. We could be anywhere from New York to Sydney. Babe, wherever we roam, whether it's Rome or Tokyo, there's no limits to the places we can go. Redefine a staycation. We do it better anyway. Yeah, we can reach nation to nation in our own little way. Let's just throw our worries away. We can let loose today. And I know life's not our game to play. But we have the whole day. Let's take a trip to the market. Let's pretend we're in France. Blast the radio like we're in LA and dance. It's whatever you want. A trip to Taiwan. There's no limits when you have your mind switched on. So run your imagination. Let your desires run deep. We could be anywhere from New York to Sydney. Babe, wherever we roam, whether it's Rome or Tokyo, there's no limits to the places we can go. Oh, oh, yeah. Oh, 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 yeah. Oh, oh.
This is TKR Mornings streaming live from Toronto.
It's long overdue to show some pain to tell myself I've earned it. Looking back at what has been my life obsession, me this time are you dead yet? Didn't touch us out, the casket been pulled down. So what you waiting for? Final words. myself for a song about a high screwed up. What if all I need is a miracle? One last chance to believe in it. If I can get a real miracle to relieve me of my grieving, I need you to spin it. I need you to spin it. Come send me around this minute. It hurts to admit every single time I try, I get nothing. Lots of doubt first I tell myself whenever did cry. I'm working. Would I be a fool to think I can undo it all? Wait a wish, but that it takes me back right where I started, and that's so far from the road I hate. But if all I need is a miracle, one last chance to believe in it. If I can get a real miracle to relieve me of my grieving, I need you to spin it. I need you to spin it. Come save me right this minute. So everyone out there going through a lot and thoughts of giving up, it's others on your mind. This is for you. Final words and the final words. What a song. What if all I need is a miracle? The last chance to believe in it. If I can get a real miracle to relieve me of my grieving, I need you to spin. If all I need is a miracle, one last chance to believe in it. If I can get a real miracle to relieve me of my grieving, I need you to spin it. I need you to spin it. Come save me right this minute.
She's who she thinks everyone wants her to be. Makes things up just to people please. Thinks flashy brands will make her stand out. Little voices in her head only make her doubt. She wears showy things to get the boys' attention. Little does she know they'll keep her second guessing. Life of the party must be exhausting when you're the one everyone wants to be watching. Crazy days and fun nights, driving around like in that city
This is TKR Mornings streaming live from Toronto.
Time now for the TKR Events Guide, sponsored by Hot Inc., who is watching this morning. Hello, how are you? Things are good.
Hi, Hank. How you doing?
Apparently, brand new video from her. She is releasing at 8 o'clock. So after the show, we'll definitely have to check that one out for sure. That is going to be good. Same events until you get me more events. And when I say you, I don't mean you, Francesca. I just mean in general. If you get me your event, I can let people know about it. So for now, we've got King Moses coming up this Saturday at UNC Club at doors at 10 o'clock, $5 a cover. And then this Sunday at the supermarket, you have Natalie King and Lubov K performing for Natalie King's
Every day's a
album
party.
release. Every day is a party when it's an S Club party. Oh, there's a throwback. Did you ever listen to S Club 7?
I have not, honestly, but I'm happy to hear it.
Who isn't happy to hear S Club 7? 8.
I love all kinds of music. I'm not like, oh, I don't like that stuff. I'm happy to listen to whatever you got.
Yeah. Well, I'm not going to play it here, but I will definitely send you a link, and you can have a listen, and then you can let us know actually what you think.
Sounds like I'm like expecting something. You have a little bit of a smirk there. What's going on?
I'm not smoking. You can't see my face behind the microphone. No, it's
Any
all right.
bigger?
Excuse me.
The microphone can't be any bigger, can it?
No, but it's all a matter of perspective. Depends on how far I sit away from it. If I sit far enough back, you can't see me, but that's because I'm not on camera anymore. Yeah, so if you have events and you want us to list it, if you're in the Toronto area or anywhere in general, because our listeners are, I've been checking the stats all over the place. They're in America, they're in Australia, they are in the United Kingdom, they are in Europe. So that's cool. Hello world. Hope you're doing good.
Hope you're doing great.
There you go.
Hope
Always
everyone's having a nice morning today. It's Wednesday. We're halfway there. Sort of.
I think it's actually Thursday now in Australia. They're in tomorrow already. They like to be ahead of everybody else for some reason.
Yeah.
No, not even.
So what you got?
That's it. That's all I got. That's all I got for this morning's TKR Events Guide, sponsored by Hot Inc. If you want to let us know you've got an event, whether it's an album drop, new music video, a community event, whatever it be, let us know. Yeah. And we'll also be unveiling the updated website, which it will be an event in its own right this Friday. Taking a little longer than planned, but that's because it's quite tricky to get everything in one place where everyone can view it. And no one needs to have to log in specially to have an account with these things to be able to engage and get involved in the conversation. So that should be fun.
Yeah, a lot of conversations going on.
Absolutely. Coming up at 8 o'clock, we're going to be talking about the creative process and what to do when you have a creative block. I believe you have many questions for me again today, Francesca. So I'm quite excited to see what...
Lots of questions. You're in trouble.
Oh, no. This is good. Imagine if I just had a creative block at 8 o'clock and just didn't. Then you'd be in trouble because you'd have no one to answer your questions. What would you do?
I could think on my feet.
Oh, okay, perfect. Well, that's
I could
important.
talk all day and night.
Yes, but about anything of any interestingness? Ooh. I mean, that would have been a far better insult if I'd learned how to use the English language properly. That kind of fell flat in my mind. So, yeah.
I think we're gonna have to do a little competition with the viewers to see whose content do they like better. Do they like your questions, or do they like when I just go on whatever rant I want to go on and talk about whatever the hell I want to talk about? We'll see.
That's it. Actually, that's interesting. I would really like to find out the answer to that too. So yeah, if you have an answer to that question, let us know. Always good. Yeah. So I'm just checking up on the messages. Susie's like, oh my God, S Club 7, and a lot of exclamation points. Yes. You will enjoy that, Francesca. Honest.
All right.
Um,
Thanks.
But if you know anything about me and the fact that I love cheesy things, including cheese, you will understand why I had that smirk on earlier. Anyway, back into the music. This is TKR Mornings. This is Lot 16 on Gizmo. That's Francesca.
Well, I hate the way you look at me. Your sympathy shows through your awe. And it's not that I'm ungrateful. I only want to give you more. All our plans
side. They still think they need you like a friend, but you ain't no friend of mine. I need you like I need to see life upside down. They still think they need you like a friend, but you ain't no friend of mine. The fear of happiness is still better than being alone. If I'm self-aware, then why am I I need you like I need to see life upside down without you here. I need you. I need you like I need to see life upside down. Upside down.
This is TKR Mornings streaming live from Toronto.
Through the dark, a color show. One by one, we lift the veil. For the voices they dismiss. Lost in stories never told. The whispers of the past we can't hide. In shadows, the truth unfolds. Marching onward with our dreams anew. Dream toward a star.
Time now for Read It, Reddit, Threadit. It's Workflow Wednesdays. So we're going to
My
be...
favorite segment.
Is it? It is my favourite segment. I think it's because that intro music. That's just... I just love that. That is great. No creative block there, that's for sure.
No, a lot of work that needed to be done to create that sound.
Absolutely, indeed there was. So, you've got levels of questions for me again, I'd assume?
To go right to the questions, I think, why don't you share a little bit about what kind of challenges that you overcome with creative blocks? What are creative blocks, first of all?
They are blocks that are creative. No, well, actually, in reality, they are when a creative person comes across like a hurdle or a roadblock. They're being creative. Like writer's block, for example, is a creative block. A writer goes to sit and write something down, and nothing's there. That is basically the creative side of the brain has shut down. Essentially, that is what a creative block essentially is.
And it's normal, right? It happens.
Yeah, it happens. Why it happens, nobody knows. Well,
Does it
I
happen
don't
to you?
know.
Do you experience creative blocks?
No, I've never thought about it. No, I don't think so.
Wow. Be honest, like.
No, I don't think I do. But that's not to say that what I'm creating in otherwise what could be considered a creative block is any good. But I don't think I've ever come across a point in my life where I'm like not being creative or had an issue with being creative.
Did you ever go to school?
Did I ever go to school? Nah.
Did you ever go to school and have an assignment and you're like, what the fuck? This white page is staring at me. I don't know what to write.
No, because I would always leave it to like the 11th hour. So in that last minute, there was no creative block. Like I had, it was the fact that I didn't have enough time to what was up there to get down on page. So
you just brainstorm. I mean, you just BS the whole thing. You know, whatever came out, came out.
Yep, pretty much. It worked.
And how did that work for you?
Well, I'm here doing this, so you decide. No, it worked out just fine in the long run.
That's fair. That's fair. I mean, I don't think it really matters what you end up doing as long as you're happy. And, you know, I was pretty dedicated to school, but I wouldn't change that. I think it suited me. I think that it was just kind of part of my identity, so I really love that. But no, I definitely did experience some creative blocks. I mean, yeah, I think it's normal. I'm surprised you're saying it never happened to you. I almost think you're lying.
It's more the case I don't think I really, if I did, I didn't really focus on it too much for it to be an impact or registered in my mind. Like if I had
Was this your genre like your whole life? No, you're a musician. So if you had to write a song and you're like,
no, I was never a musician. I've been musician is sort of
music is what
yeah, I played music, but that wasn't sort of a big key thing back in school and things. I was very much more the science person. The fact that I worked in engineering as well and 3D creative design. Music has always been a passion and a joy, but more so listening than performing. Though, yeah, no.
I'm trying to think. There must have been some scenario where you had to come up with a creative idea and you're just like stuck on it. You know? No.
Maybe. I mean, I'm having creative block on this question. I mean, if that's
can't remember, people. That's what it is. All right.
It is a possibility,
yeah, no, it
that's
definitely
true.
happens to me. I mean, I feel like I have a very diverse way of my creative elements. I feel like I do a lot. I feel like artistically, I feel like academically, vocally, I have a lot of different little talents. So, staring at a blank canvas, staring at a blank white document, it happens, but, finding ways to overcome them. So, yeah. Right, I was going to ask you what usually causes your creative blocks, but I guess it never happens to you, so that's great.
I mean, yeah, I don't know. So I think that's just because I've never thought about the answer to the question. But as far as I'm aware, I would suggest. I mean, when I do sort of workloads and I'm doing work, and I've applied this in sort of the engineering world, I would work for sort of 55 minutes at a time, and then just take a break. Not because I couldn't continue working, but it gave my brain a chance to sort of reset and go. So, I think that is my personal way why I don't really classify I've ever had so much as sort of like a creative block, because I was always giving myself every hour sort of like 5-10 minutes of downtime to just unwind, and then I found myself just sort of being fine after that.
I can resonate with that for sure, especially when I would do a lot of artistic things, drawings and painting and all that kind of stuff. You either sit down and it's 20 minutes that passes, 57 minutes, 3 hours, or 6 hours. Like, there's no in between. You get into that state of flow, and then the time just goes, and you know, you don't even feel it. Like, it's crazy how you're so in the moment. I love it when you just like, it's like you're not even on the planet. You're just like so zoned in on what you're doing that the time just, I don't know where it goes, and then, you know, you finally realize, oh shit, it's like
Yeah, where
Right?
has
So,
the time gone? I mean, I find that
where
with
is
this
the
show
time
now.
go? And you might not even have done much. Like, you might just have like spending 3 hours drawing an eye and coloring in an eye, and it's like, wow, all that time went for that. And it's
Yeah.
like, yeah,
Attention
I
to
love
detail.
art.
No, that's awesome.
Attention to detail, I love it.
Susie says she's had creative block more times than she can count.
I just had when trying to decide what to do with the YouTube video. So apparently, maybe I'm lying to myself. Maybe I have had creative block. I don't know. I don't know. I could say in at least the last year, I haven't had any issue with creative block. Before that, I probably don't remember.
So there must be something that you're doing that helps to create that flow and energy for you so that you don't have creative blocks, and that's something that we're going to talk about.
Oh, absolutely. Because the thing is, when you have a creative block, you really do have nothing to show. Jet Set Future. This is TKR Mornings.
Nice.
Read it, read it, thread it.
What would you say if I told you the world is alive? What would you think if I told you that we are alive? What could we do with everything
Jet Set Future, TKR Mornings, nothing to show. Nothing to show if you've got creative block, that is for sure. We are discussing that sort of stuff with the... Oh, what do you call it?
There's your creative block. I found
There
it.
it is, yes, there we go. Or
You
was
see
it...
that moment? You were like frozen right there.
No, that was just the camera. It wasn't me not having creative block, or me being very clever and explaining what creative block was by giving an example right there. So
It's okay to admit to things. It keeps us humble, right? I love admitting to things that are like most people would just want to lie over.
I am the most humble person you will ever meet.
No. That was a lie.
What? No, never. Anyway, back to read it, thread it.
Actually, these questions can get really deep.
Go for it.
You know, we don't have all day, but if anyone wants to hit me up or talk about it later, like, you know, I love having these conversations. You know, there's a lot of psychological phenomena that happens with these creative blocks and the way we react to them. I know you said you never had experienced the creative block, but if you had, how do you think you would react to it emotionally?
I think I'd be pretty irritated, and by process of association, be pretty irritating to the people around me.
So you'd be frustrated, anxious, pissed off, mad.
Yeah,
What
I
would you do?
wouldn't
Do
go
you
as far
go
as
grab
mad.
a cigarette. What do you do?
I mean, I wouldn't go as far as mad, but I definitely sort of be more vocal about the fact that stuff isn't working out as it should,
I think that's really interesting.
and the fact that I'm not making progress.
Cause if you think about it, right? Okay, see when I sit up on my chair, it's like this shit's getting real. Okay, when you have a creative block, you're facing something that you want to conquer, right? It's a challenge, right?
Okay, yeah.
So your way of responding to the creative block is really interesting because it kind of shows how you react to when you don't get what you want.
Yeah, and I mean, I think that comes down to it's not the case of, oh, I'm not getting what I want from others. It's more of the case of, I really want to do this. I want to do it for myself. And I'm frustrated that I'm failing, that I can't, or I haven't found a solution. Perhaps.
Yeah. I think that it actually like exposes a lot about the person, the way they react to a blank page when they experience a writer's block or anything like that, a creative block. Like it exposes their level of patience, right? It exposes their attachment style. Like, okay, do they fight or flight? Do they run? Do they go call up a friend? Do they need like social interaction? Do they seek help? What do they do, right? I think that's really interesting to reflect on.
Absolutely, I agree. I mean, for me, you talk about that blank page, that sort of metaphorical and also at times physical blank page. But I mean, I don't have a book in my house that has a blank page on it, because even if I can't go anywhere creative, I just squiggle and doodle.
What are you practicing signatures? What was that?
Oh yeah, remember the other day you were saying, oh, I need to practice signatures. I'm like, yeah, you're probably right. So then I was looking at the original ones that I had and going, well, what does that mean?
Oh, for your book. Okay.
Yeah,
I was like,
which I
whoa.
never gave you. I have
All
a
right.
memory
So
block.
have you
not
finally
so
decided on your signature?
Oh yeah, but I think it's more of the case of, even if it wasn't that page that just happened to be open, if you look at other pages in the book, like there's always like a doodle, or there is something. It's like there's some form of creativity happening, even if it's not the creativity that I want. I think that's
So
the way
then
to
that's
put it.
probably your response when you experience a writer's block and you don't even realize how quick it happens. You just start thinking and then you're doodling. Are you like that type of person? I'm certainly like that as well.
Oh yeah, the doodles are endless. But I would say it's not the fact that I get bored. I don't get bored, but in those sort of states of boredom in like high school when you're sort of sitting there and the teacher's writing on the board, doodles would be all over because I'd write everything down that I needed to. Okay, I've written it down. It's now in my brain. Now I'm waiting for sort of the next bit to happen. Yeah, there would be countless little images and drawings and stuff that would appear. And I don't think that would...
It's a good way to deal with the writer's block and the creative block, yeah.
That sort of happens sort of all of the time, but I guess maybe it's sort of my brain sort of processing information and it comes out in that manner. I don't know. Never really thought about it.
Okay, so that kind of answers the question, what's your go-to response to a creative block? I know you say you don't think you've experienced one, but I think probably doodling is what you do. You may not realize it.
How much am I paying for this therapy session, by the way?
Not enough.
Yeah, clearly.
We'll talk about it later. Okay, after the
fair
session.
Right.
All right, so my next question, do you find value in trying new approaches to creativity? So
100%.
for those that may not doodle, what's their response? What other ways can we help with experiencing the creative block? Think.
I am. That's why I went. I don't.
Where do you normally
I
sit?
don't know,
Like, where do you normally?
You tell me.
I think there's a lot of different ways that you can, deal with the writer's block or the creative block.
How do you deal with it?
If you're in a boring environment, change that. If you're around boring people, change that. You have to find excuses to get out there. I think if you're sitting in a box room all day and you're staring at 4 white walls, that's not going to be helpful for anybody. But if you get out, and I think I did a great job, being a little bit proud of myself to say, you know what, I really made sure that I did a lot of experiences when I was a little younger, and making sure that I incorporate volunteer, going for walks, just making excuses to go out, even if it was the small things in between breaks, in between studying. I never had a reason to go out because I wanted to avoid wasting time and things like that, but I needed to create reasons to go out so that I could take a break from what I was doing. So even if it was as smallest thing as going to get a coffee, that 5, 10, 15-minute break of getting a coffee and coming back, it really does reset your brain and allows it to refresh and then come back, and it relaxes you, and it kind of lets you sink in new ideas and stuff. So there's a lot of different ways. Taking breaks.
So taking a break to change everything is what you're saying?
No, you got to really get the blood flowing, right? Maybe incorporate daily activity or going to the gym and stuff like that. Help creating that blood flow energy to the brain. That will really stimulate some ideas. Cause why are you experiencing a writer's block, right? This is where it gets really interesting. From a psychological perspective, it's really comes down to anxiety. You're looking at a blank page and you have a blank because you don't know what to do, and then you have to figure out how are you responding to that. So reducing those anxiety levels, I think, is really important. And so we kind of talked about the different ways of dealing with that. Let's see, what else can we do? Has overcoming creative blocks help you grow personally? So imagine you have experience of creative blocks. Do you think it's helped you grow personally?
I would say I need a moment to think about that one.
Yeah.
But I can certainly say that by not sort of taking a break and things can certainly get in the way of that creative block, sort of overcoming the sort of creative block. This is Fading, Calliope Rent, TKR Mornings. This is Read It, Read It, Thread It.
Woke up, I saw myself as somebody that I just didn't know. I tried to shake this feeling inside of me, 'cause I know this isn't home. But I'm fading with the times.
Invading Calliope Ren. TKR mornings, I'm Gizmo. That's Francesca. We're doing
Hi.
Read It, Reddit, Thread It. Hi, how are you?
How are you doing today?
I'm doing well, and yourself?
I'm doing great. How's everyone doing today? Anyone in the chat?
Susie's in and out of the chat. She's
Your mom?
Yeah, absolutely.
How's your mom?
She's doing well. Went over there for dinner. She with my mum and my dad. That was nice. Had a wonderful spaghetti bolognese, which was very delicious.
Oh,
Had a chat.
Italian.
Yes, she makes a very, very
I
nice
like that.
spaghetti.
You said it well. Very good job.
Thanks.
Proud of you.
As far as I can, actually, as far as I know, that spaghetti bolognese, if you go to Italy, isn't a thing. It's called something else.
Called Mama's Cooking. That's what it's called.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. We'll leave it there. No, that's decent. So you asked me beforehand, what basically do I find that I've grown if I've overcome a creative block? And I mean, the
Yeah.
short answer, well, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I've overcome a challenge. I've hopefully learned something new, and I've come out of the other side of it. I would assume that is a form of positive growth on the most part.
Yeah, no, I actually think that, like, it sounds like such a simple phenomenon. Like, oh, I'm experiencing writer's block, and then it happens, and then you eventually, hopefully, not all the time, maybe for some people, maybe they experience the writer's block and then they give up, right? It's actually really interesting, the response level of how people react to when it happens. Do they give up? Do they persevere? Do they keep going? Do they, like, lash out? Do they get angry? Like, do they have great patience? Like, it really monitors and kind of exposes, like, your level of patience and, like, how you're able to react to when you have a challenge and, you know, that you have struggled to overcome. So I'm proud of myself. I feel like, you know, over the years it's gotten a lot easier when you kind of experience that blank page, what to do about it. You get more experience in, like, knowing how to react to it, and it just kind of gets easier, right? Like, you know, it happens, but then the response of getting over it and resolving that situation, it gets easier, and you get back to it a lot quicker every time. So I really appreciate that. Yeah.
Nice. Good answer.
Thank you. I mean, it really shows a lot about how it can help you adapt to change and problems and situations in life. It's such a little moment, is what I'm saying, that, you know, it kind of shows a little mirror of, like, what happens when you experience other problems in your life. I think that's really interesting. Do I have another question for you? This is kind of similar to what we talked about before. Do you have a strategy that helps with the creative block? So maybe you haven't experienced it, but if you were to...
Yeah, so focusing on something else. I find taking my mind off the thing that I'm struggling with, let's say, and doing something else. Like taking my attention off it, even if it's only for a short period of time. I find that's the best way to sort of give your brain a little bit of a reset, take it away from the sort of the front and the conscious mind, and let it sort of go into the sub-processes of your subconscious. And I find usually I can, if I've taken a long enough break, eventually it will come to me. I mean, sometimes, even in conversation, someone will ask me a question and going somewhere, and then I just kind of forget, and then I try to think about it and I can't go anywhere, and then I just sort of leave it. Okay, I'll just leave it alone. I'll stop trying to think about it, and eventually it'll pop back up, even if it may be like 2 days later and completely out of context to the current conversation.
It's interesting. Yeah, I think that everyone should look inward and think about a time when they have experienced some kind of creator's block, and then compare it to another situation where they couldn't get what they want or they were having trouble, and see their reaction, because your reaction shows a lot about your personality and how you deal with things in life. I think that's seriously a great lesson to reflect on and look back on, and if necessary, alter and improve and do better, right? So that if you have a bad day and you can't, you know, figure out whatever you need to figure out, you're not taking it out on the cashier at Tim Hortons, right?
No, absolutely not. You should never take off. You should never have a go at those people. They're making you coffee because you can't be asked to make it yourself. Yeah.
We can make coffee at home. Do you make your coffee at home?
Yeah, it's too expensive to buy coffee in any other format.
Yeah.
No, it's ridiculous. That like Starbucks coffee is what, sort of $6-7 now.
Well, that is Starbucks, right? Like
But even-
Starbucks.
Yeah, but I mean, it's a good example of, okay, so $5-6 for one coffee from Starbucks. Whereas if I then go to, say, No Frills, I can buy like a package of coffee for $5, and that makes me, well, a couple of weeks worth of like a full pot of coffee in the morning. So you look at that when it comes to cost, at least.
The question is, are you willing to get up and spend those 2 seconds to make the coffee? That's the question. That's why people go to Starbucks.
I mean, me personally, no, but that's because I do it the night before, because it's an automated little drip coffee with a timer. So basically, I set it up to turn on around the time that I wake up anyway. So I wake up to the nice smell of fresh brewed coffee. It's pretty decent.
Oh, that's very nice.
Yeah, can you go wrong with
All
that?
right. Well, we seem to talk a lot today about creative blocks.
We
and,
clearly haven't had one today. That's good.
Who?
Us, right now. We've
Oh, I
clearly
had my
not had
coffee.
no. We may not have had a creative block, but you've had a trouble listening to me.
Oh. No, I mean, maybe it's me. Maybe I'm having trouble hearing you. My apologies.
No, maybe what I did to my microphone wasn't all that good. Maybe I've got to do things with it. Maybe that was the issue, because we've been trying to figure out why I sound so muffled, and the only way to do that is by people telling me whether I sound muffled or not. So you've had trouble hearing me this morning, and I think it's key that you hear me better than everybody else if we're going to be conversing.
I like that you said the word conversing, not conversating. Good. Okay. You're a little bit educated. All right.
just a wee bit of education.
For those people that still say conversating, it boggles my ears.
I've never heard anyone say that until now, so I'm kind of glad I
Good.
don't run in those
You're
circles.
around smart, educated engineers. Good. Make sure our bridges are not gonna fall down. Okay.
There we go. Excellent.
Actually, I have a lot of engineers that come to me for help with their English, so you seem to be pretty balanced with your math and English skills. I'm proud of you. Okay.
Well, coming from England, I'd hope my English skills were relatively good.
Oh, that's a huge eye roll from me. Okay. All right. Coming up at what do we got next?
I don't know.
I got nothing left.
You got nothing
what do you
left?
want?
Well,
What do you
I
want
don't.
from me?
I don't know. Maybe we got some magic coming. Who knows? But this is
Do you have
Rory
any
Carey.
questions for me?
Not that I'm aware of, but maybe I will after this.
There are times when she knows that this life is not enough, and all the dull platitudes and the world can't make it so. Working hard every day for the bills she still can't pay. She RPGs late at night into someone else's life. Oh, there's magic coming. Oh, there's magic coming. Oh, there's magic coming. Where you gonna be tonight? Oh, there's magic coming. Oh, there's magic coming. Oh, there's magic coming. Get ready for the big surprise. When's it gonna be my turn? When's it gonna turn around? When am I gonna wake up happy, knowing what I found? When's it gonna turn around? When's it gonna be my turn? When am I gonna wake up smiling, knowing what I learned? Oh. And she lays out the cards, see how the day will be, and she turns with a sigh. It's another one of these, but the wind blows strong now. She knows it's only time, just a matter of time till she spreads her wings and flies. Oh, there's magic coming. Oh, there's magic coming. Oh, there's magic coming. Where you gonna be tonight? Oh, there's magic coming. Oh, there's magic coming. Oh, there's magic coming. Get ready, gonna be served right. When's it gonna be my turn? When's it gonna turn around? When am I gonna wake up happy, knowing what I found? When's it gonna turn around? When's it gonna be my turn? When am I gonna wake up smiling, knowing what I learned? Oh, there's magic coming. Oh, there's magic coming. Oh, there's magic coming. And she lays her head tonight. She knows it's still not time, and she dreams with the power of the phoenix in flames. And she thinks that she begins to understand what she has inside. It's not a thing to disavow, it's not to fix, it's not to tame. Oh, there's magic coming. Oh, there's magic coming. Oh, there's magic coming. Where you gonna be tonight? Oh, there's magic coming. Oh, there's magic coming. Oh, there's magic coming. Get ready for the rest of your life.
This is TKR Mornings, streaming live from Toronto.
Check 1, check 2, check 1, check 2, and I'm gonna start singing right now. Feeling kinda nervous, starting things not really like me. Got a boyfriend, says he likes me, guess I like him, but it's funny, cause I'm not big on relationships, I'm more down for the flirt. All my friends say it's a problem, I'd just rather not get hurt, cause I can't take my feelings and I can't trust my heart, so I never take my chances, cause I know I'll break apart. I hate the mushy shit and I tell it how it is and boom, I wish that I was kidding, but I'm not good at listening, so I don't want someone missing me. I'm so unpredictable, one day I'm irresistible, the next I hate myself, never good for someone else, so I try to stay away, don't want them dealing with my brain, but suddenly they got me folding, cause I only want him to hold me up, but I can't take my feelings and I can't trust my heart, so I never take my chances, cause I know I'll break apart. I hate the mushy shit and I tell it how it is and boom, I wish that I was kidding, but I'm not good at listening, so I don't want someone missing me. I hate the mushy shit and I tell it how it is and boom, I wish that I was kidding, but I'm not good at listening, so I don't want someone missing me.
Maybe I shouldn't have said what I said, left a message on red, but I had to go and start another fight. Yeah, I should have bit my tongue, let it go and just be done, but I couldn't let her think that she was right. And now I'm in the doghouse once again. One would think I learned by now when to not open my mouth, but sometimes it's so hard to keep it closed. Try my best to hold it back, admit I'm wrong, I can't do that. She might be right, but I don't want her to know. And I'm out here in the doghouse once again. It's cold out here tonight, but I'll be alright. I got a roof over my head and the back porch light. I stayed out here before, and I'll be back again another night in the doghouse. Who knows when she'll let me back in.
back in the doghouse every time I do. I keep on digging myself these holes. Deeper and deeper I go, knocking over my water bowl. Now this doghouse is my home. It's cold out here tonight, but I'll be alright. I got a roof over my head and the backboard's right. I stayed out here before, and I'll be back again another night in the doghouse. Who knows when you'll let me back? It's cold out tonight, but I will be alright. I got a roof over my head and the backboard's right. I've stayed out here before, and I'll be back again another night in the doghouse. Who knows when you'll let me back in? Who knows when you'll let me back in? Who knows when you'll let me back in? Who knows when you'll let me back in?
Jeremy Ryan Hale in the doghouse. This is TKR Mornings. I'm Gizmo. That's Francesca, and we've just been discussing creative blocks and things like that.
Yeah, we've been discussing creative blocks, and Gizmo's been putting the dog in the doghouse by his viewers.
Very good. Very well done. Nicely threaded together there.
Impressed. You're learning quickly.
All right, what do you got for me today?
Nothing as
I'd
of
like
yet.
you to ask me some questions.
Nah. No. Yes. No. Do have something. I was clicking around on Facebook and I got a notification. Facebook ran, and I didn't even ask for this, but Facebook has said that my personal profile is eligible for monetization, which was quite random. So
They want your money, duh. Yeah.
no, as in they're going to give me money for any of the videos I
They're
share.
gonna give you money.
Yeah, they're going to give me
Where's
money.
my money?
Well, I don't know. I haven't received any money yet anyway, but that leads me to thinking, well, if we share these Reddit things and monetize off that off my my channel, then therefore we can put the money that's made from that, I don't know how much will be made, if anything, put that back into keeping the lights on here and maybe eventually giving you a free coffee
Pays
every
your
morning
water
as
bill.
payment. Yeah, pays for the water, pays for the electricity, right?
That's all you need.
Yeah, that's all I need. That's all I need. Facebook, several $1 million, please. Thank you for one video, then I can retire, go to Hawaii and
We're
live
still
under a palm
trying to
tree.
get that $1 million sponsorship for
Ah,
your
yes.
tattoo there.
Yeah, the tattoo isn't going to cost $1 million, but I think that's a great way to raise some money, do something fun, something different. We'll figure that one out closer to the time that we decide to run with this idea. And that will also tie into, we're bringing back Give Prostate Cancer the Finger, because it is obviously November. I haven't actually grown a mustache, mainly because I look incredibly creepy and live opposite a school, so I don't think that's such a good idea. You know,
You look creepy now, or when you shave it?
If I just have just a mustache, I look like a 1980s porn director. It's not a style that is becoming of me. So
What's the next song? What is the next song?
the next song will be our TKR Spotlight Artist feature of the day, which is coming up in a couple of minutes. But for now, honestly, it seems like we've lost the thread. This is Clancy and Imes.
Could you tell me that this is enough? Just a good feeling that I'm falling in love. And I've been hiding my heart for way too long, but you could figure it out. So maybe take me home. Honestly, I see your face in the moon, baby. Honestly, it might be too soon. Could you tell me I'm not losing my touch? 4 years in and you're calling my bluff. There's no one else I could stand to be around. I'm even sick of myself. Honestly, I see your face in the moon, baby. Honestly, it might be too soon, but there's something in the way your words cut to the core. Oh yeah, you're the only one that this could ever be for. oh baby, never let go. I didn't think I'd be this lucky, it's true, but she got me replaying the way your laugh fills the room. Oh baby, baby, honestly, I see your face in the moon. Oh baby, honestly, it might be too soon, but there's something in the way your words cut to the core. Yeah, 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 you're the only one that this could ever be for. Baby, baby, honestly, I see your face in the moon, you follow me. Honestly, yeah, yeah.
Time now for TKR Spotlight. Feature artist of the day, sponsored by Toronto Musicians Hub. Oh yes, got a good one for you today. Another one that
What
we
do you
saw.
got? What do you got cooking?
What have I got cooking? Well, I've got.
Literally, because you're a chef, right?
Yes, I am. Absolutely nothing.
Are you a
Maybe-
good one?
I'm a great one. I make an epic bowl of frosted flakes in the morning. That's for sure. Just the right balance of milk and crunchiness. Ah, it's also good. I am literally the king of frosted flakes, and this
Ooh.
is King Moses, our feature artist of today. And we've got a couple of tracks from him today. We're going to do Tech Buddy because it's a nice thread in tomorrow's Thursday's technology. Yeah, see what I did there? And Bumper
Quite a
Bounce.
celebrity, isn't he?
Oh yeah, 100%. So we're just going to get straight into it right now. This is TKR Mornings, TKR Spotlight, Artist of the Day, sponsored by Toronto's Musicians Hub.
Things I got masse. Voulez-vous coucher avec moi ce soir? Hey girl, shake it. Hands on your knee, girl, take it. Touch your toe, make it wiggle. Make me two balls jiggle. Hey girl, shake it. Hands on your knee, girl, take it. Touch your toe, make it wiggle. Make me two balls jiggle. Watch her she a move, watch her she a take body. Watch her she a move, watch her she a take body. Watch her she a move, watch her she a take body. Take body, take body. Hunter told me a story, they decided to take a chance. Girls wanna feel it, get a ramming and they dance. So me get girls soft like ripe banana. That's why they call me Don Dada. Action non-stop when you ride on top. Hit it from the front, then me hit it from the back. Pull that here till you reach climax. Smack that booty, come and know you like that. Hey girl, shake it. Hands on your knee, girl, take it. Touch your toe, make it wiggle. Make me two balls jiggle. Hey girl, shake it. Hands on your knee, girl, take it. Touch your toe, make it wiggle. Make me two balls jiggle. Watch her she a move, watch her she a take body. Watch her she a move, watch her she a take body. Watch her she a move, watch her she a take body. Take body, take body. So me write some lyrics, Empire big song. If you see the woman skinning up on the ground, pum pum shots and a tongue in a dress. Head by yes, press and feel like a rest. Bend for the action. We make more moves like Charles Bronson. You say I was cute, I was handsome. Hey girl, bad man in your hole. You're like, hey girl, shake it. Hands on your knee, girl, take it. Touch your toe, make it wiggle. Make me two balls jiggle. Hey girl, shake it. Hands on your knee, girl, take it. Touch your toe, make it wiggle. Make me two balls jiggle. Watch her she a move, watch her she a take body. Watch her she a move, watch her she a take body. Watch her she a move, watch her she a take body. Take body. Hey girl, shake it. Hands on your knee, girl, take it. Touch your toe, make it wiggle. Make me two balls jiggle. Hey girl, shake it. Hands on your knee, girl, take it. Touch your toe, make it wiggle. Make me two balls jiggle. Watch her she a move, watch her she a take body. Watch her she a move, watch her she a take body. Watch her she a move, watch her she a take body. Take body, take body.
This is TKR Mornings, streaming live from Toronto.
This one's for the girls and they coming out with all your friends. Things I go mass. Hey, I tell she, why don't you come over, come over? Hey, I tell she, why don't you come over, come over? Hey, I was invited to a Shatters party when I bounced up a real nice shotty. Body fit and she dressed up nice. 38 against 35, sophisticated and black. Wanted to put a goulash on that. If you see the front and the back, you will say, good Lord, it's amazing. I tell she, why don't you come over, come over? Hey, I tell she, why don't you come over, come over? Hey, I say you wanna go to my ends. Ask what car I drive, I say Benz. Go dig a bifocal lens. So I act like I have no sense. Thinking should I have that fence? Pressure getting too intense. The woman said that she have a hobby out of shape and the man. I tell she, why don't you come over, come over? Hey, I tell she, why don't you come over, come over? Hey, I tell she, why don't you come over, come over? Hey, I tell she, why don't you come over, come over? Hey, I was invited to a Shatters party when I bounced up a real nice shotty. Body fit and she dressed up nice. 38 against 35, sophisticated and black. Wanted to put a goulash on that. If you see the front and the back, you will say, good Lord, it's amazing. I tell she, why don't you come over, come over? Hey, I tell she, why don't you come over, come over? Hey, I tell she, why don't you come over, come over? Hey, I tell she, why don't you come over, come over? Hey.
TKR Spotlight Artist of the Day, King Moses. That was over, and this is Bumper Bounce.
Professor Slackness University. Things I go mass. The way she bend over, the way she bend over. You are dirty dog, she calling me Rover. The way she bend over, the way she bend over. You are dirty dog, she calling me Rover. Hey you, girl, doing the bumper bounce, doing the naughty bounce, doing the dirty bounce. You, girl, doing the bumper bounce, doing the naughty bounce, doing the dirty bounce. The way she bend over, the way she bend over. You are dirty dog, she calling me Rover. The way she bend over, the way she bend over. You are dirty dog, she calling me Rover. She make me right one bounce, the left one bounce. Now put it all together, now put it all together. I'm spending all my money up inside the sundanger. The girl she moving fast, just like the road runner. Beep beep, I'm losing all of my money, and I just can't pay. We're jamming inside a party. Woman walk me way, you're beautiful and sexy. Tell me what more can I say? Pass me some Red Bull, and put the bus fly away. She bend over, the way she bend over. You are dirty dog, she calling me Rover. The way she bend over, the way she bend over. You are dirty dog, she calling me Rover. Hey you, girl, doing the bumper bounce, doing the naughty bounce, doing the dirty bounce. You, girl, doing the bumper bounce, doing the naughty bounce, doing the dirty bounce. The way she bend over, the way she bend over. Oh me, oh me, oh me, oh my, my. The way she bend over, the way she bend over. Oh me, oh me, oh me, oh my, my. I'm going hard in the center, hard in the middle. The way she start to whine, like the woman had no spine. I'm going hard in the center, hard in the middle. The way
That was King Moses, TKR Spotlight Artist of the Day. Absolutely cracking one. Would you not agree, Francesca?
It got me bouncing off my seat, that's for sure.
It did. Absolutely phenomenal. We'll have more music from our feature artists tomorrow and Friday, which will be Natalie King and Ellie DeLion. Yes, that's exactly how it sounds.
Go?
I know. It's funny you were mentioning that. The time goes. I know. Maybe we should start doing another hour because it's so much fun. But you know what? This is another one of my favorite pieces of music.
TKR mornings in the speakers, let that morning sunshine grow. Who needs FM when there's Francesca and Gizmo? Keep on rolling, rolling. Let that music play. Play it loud. Morning to the night.
Yep, from the morning to the night, we're going to let it roll and make that music play. This is TKR Mornings, but it's that time. It's that time again. It's quite that sad
It's that sad time.
It is. The eagle. It's sad when we get to this point. Do we have to go?
We will meet again.
We shall meet again tomorrow at 7 a.m.
We will meet again.
We will meet again someday, somewhere. Thanks so much for watching. This is TKR Mornings. I'm Gizmo. That's Francesca. We are back tomorrow, 7 a.m. for Technology Thursdays, where we'll be discussing... Well, you'll just have to tune in and find out what we're discussing. Until then, have a great Wednesday, everybody.
Peace.
This is TKR Mornings, doing things with things resulting in stuff. Threatening it so smooth, flipping switches like a goddamn monkey. You think you know where this rabbit hole goes? Join us on this loop, live every weekday, 7 till 9 a.m. Eastern, only on CCAN Radio. We're better together, and together we can.